nice party now?
Yeah, nice.
Let's go dance.
You can see that I'm reading a book.
Come on, yaar, you can read the book later on.
Listen, I need to complete this book. Why don't you go dance with someone else?
Just come on, let's go. Hey guys, I'm Arpita Behl and welcome back yet again to the Crazy Wisdom, and today you and me are going to enter the world of the serious perfectionists around us, the witty Virgos, and we're going to be discussing the things that make them stand apart in the crowd full of zodiacs. So let's go. What is the wait for? Put on your thinking caps and your wisdom boots. Let's shoot. Okay now, so there are people in this world who babble about everything that they know of and then they finally sit in one corner silently. These are the people of the world minus the Virgos, because these people do not know this category. Virgos are the people who reside on the other side of the speaking table, the silent, the mute table. These are the people who very silently sit in a room full of crowded people and very carefully absorb everything that everyone is speaking. These people will be usually found sitting lonely in some corner of a room reading a thick book, and their eyes might be in that book, but the rest of the senses will be working in all the directions around them. They have laser sharp and fast brains that is ruled by Mercury, and therefore it gives them that quick-wittedness, because of which they cannot sit at one place for a very long period of time. And even if they're sitting because of some circumstances, their rest of the brain activity will be like constantly analyzing and calculating situations. Last night the party with Kapoors, I think it went amazing. और मुझे लगता है उन्होंने भी बहुत enjoy किया. I don't know, I mean, वो Mrs. Kapoor को बोल रहे थे कि पनीर थोड़ा undercooked था. And decorations के बारे में भी कुछ बोल रहे थे. So I think उन्हें ज़्यादा party पसंद नहीं आई. When did that happen? I didn't even notice any of that. Obviously, I mean, you were too high to notice anything, darling. Alright, next. Now, Virgos, according to me, have the capability of becoming the world's greatest scientists. And that is because of their tendency to, go to the super depth of things. They can take up an issue and peel it down layer by layer like the leaves of an onion and go down to the microscopic level to dissect it. And they just love doing it, analyzing, critically evaluating and calculating continuously regarding a situation gives them a kind of mercurial boost, and this is what keeps them going. So this is what their nature is, to make sure that everything remains perfect right from the scratch, right from the beginning of it, and this nature of them can make them do wonders in medical or law-related fields. Alright, next. Now Virgos are the natural alarm clocks. These are the people who will have every second of every minute of every hour of every day of every month of every year very neatly mapped out for themselves. These are the people jinki badaulat wo daily planners are actually getting delivered and stocked out of the market on a continuous basis. These people will have exercise routines, these people will have food routines, these people will have separate slots for entertainment and separate for their responsibilities. And if they have children, then they will have a very, very productively carved out timetable for them so that every minute goes by very efficiently. So this gives them a quality of being hateful towards procrastination, and Virgos can actually die but not delay things. Alright, next. Now, because Virgos hold the tagline of being the perfectionists, they are in a constant state of denial regarding the fact that they can ever be wrong. They have done something that can be improved or done in a better way. And Virgo and Sauries are two foreign entities. I think they are not very comfortable with the word. And obviously it's not their fault, because they put in so much effort into doing and implementing something, then it seldom leaves any chance of proofreading it or making it better. So Virgos inside of them know that they are perfectionists and are very confident about it. But of course, very rarely, if a situation arises when they really feel the need to apologize, they would do something like this. Yes. Oh hey, what's up? How are you doing? I'm fine, you tell. Actually I wanted to say that with deep regrets, I think the incident that happened, which was not intending to happen, which I wasn't intending to let happen, happened. And I think I should take the opportunity to realize that I went a little out of sync and I could have done a little better maybe, and I could have improvised. And hello, Hindi mein bolo. Maybe I'll call you back. Okay, next. Now Virgos are not loudmouths or boastfuls or the talkative ones. These are the people who believe in the fact that if you genuinely want your dreams and desires to be fulfilled, you cannot sleep and dream about them. You need to get up and work real hard for that, and these people actually have the capability to do that. And therefore, a normal Virgo would rather spend the weekend reading that book on economy rather than going for a bottoms up in a random bar. And therefore, they also have the strength to work for longer hours and more productive hours than many other sun signs put together. So, if you want to spot a Virgo, if you see that 20-something guy on a beach who's having a candy floss in one hand and random multicolored balloons in the other, jumping up and down in the water and making messy sandcastles and clicking selfies with that is not a Virgo. What signifies Virgo more is, if you remember Hrithik Roshan from Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, so he had a laptop in his hand, earplugs on, and constantly on Skype conversations with random CEOs even when he was on a vacation. Next, now this one is for the bets. Imagine any Virgo friend of yours coming to meet you after a mile-long run. You would still say that he has come out of a spa. And that is because these people are extremely to the level of extremes, neat, clean and tidy. They are very, very prim and proper, and there's no one in the entire zodiac belt who's more concerned about hygiene issues than a Virgo is. They want every inch of their house to be extremely dust free, and they just hate mess and uncleanliness. And this trait of theirs sometimes becomes too annoying for the people around them, because there's a constant radio playing on their heads as to how perfect, neat and clean and tidy you and your surroundings should be. But I think in the end, everyone around them remains happy because they are relieved that there's someone to take care of all the messy situations which they obviously cannot handle with so much finesse and perfection. Yeah, chalo, let's go have golgappas उस stall से. Are you mad? उस बंदे के हाथ देख कितने गंदे हैं, पता नहीं कितने germs होंगे. मैं नहीं जा रही. अच्छा ठीक है, तो गुलाब जामुन खा लेते हैं. नो वे यार, वो ट्रे देख कितनी गंदी है, और पता है कब से पुराने गुलाब जामुन स्टक है उस पर. मैं तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं खा सकती. आई थिंक घर जाके ना हम अपने प्योर वाले घी में बना के खाएंगे. Okay, last but not the least, Virgos love what they do and they do what they love. And they do it so passionately that after a point of time, it becomes their most loved habits. And it becomes really difficult for a Virgo to let go of these things or do anything out or away from it. So much so that if they play basketball 7 to 8 every day before leaving for work, they would play basketball for 1 and only 1 hour before leaving for work every day. If they have 2 mangoes before going for a shower, they will have exactly 2 mangoes before going for a shower. If they have 2 loaves of bread with 1 half-boiled egg and no salt for dinner, they would only a national emergency can change it to 2.25 or 1.75 loaves. So unless of course there is a tsunami or something, 2 means 2 and no means no, and no one can ever change that. Alright guys, so this was my take on the witty Virgos of the zodiac. Allow me to put curtains down on it, but I'll be back next week, and when I come back, I'll bring the lovable Libras along. In the meantime, do like, comment and share my videos guys, and if you like it further, do subscribe to my channel. I'll be really happy if you do that. Also, you can contact me for any sort of a query or consultation that you have. I'm attaching my email address right in the comment section below. This makes me take your leave, but with the promise of meeting you next week. And remember to be crazy and wise until we meet for the next time. I'll see you sooner. Bye-bye.